Good morning. This is my 13th day requesting Joe Biden's resignation. So we're gonna start today. Good morning. Yesterday, I gave my shortest but strongest message for Joe Biden to resign. It was short but direct. I'll be honest, I get a little impatient and infuriated because I don't think he understands the severity of the problem this nation is facing and the American people are experiencing, the complexity that demotivates each citizen more and more each day that passes by in his administration. Each student in America is not receiving the proper lessons, distracted by the chaotic mess of his administration. Each senior citizen, like him, is worried about his competency with the highest inflation rate ever, living in a deflated budget that does not increase Social Security benefits. He might lower prescription costs, if that, but increase the cost of Medicare. People in retirement age paying a major amount of money in property taxes. For example, Emily Vitale, age 98, resident of Cranford, New Jersey, last year paid almost $17,000 to $18,000 in taxes. They should lock in the rate when they turn 65 or when they purchase a new home. That is the way too high for anyone over the age of 65, no matter what socioeconomic class they come from. Joe Biden's rhetoric offends every American. It disconstitutionalizes each American. His rhetoric is a poor outcry of his failed political career. My real question is, Joe Biden, I have a real honest question. In New Jersey, we had a Republican candidate who told us his ancestral grandparents were the first governor of New York and the first governor of New Jersey. He has the same exact intellectual disability you have. He also said he was a one-term senator a couple of years ago in New Jersey. The only two senators in New Jersey are Cory Booker and Bob Menendez. They've been senators for over 10 years. Then Thomas Keane Jr. downgraded to a congressional seat. Do you have photographs of yourself on the Senate floor? You weren't senator when President Barack Obama chose you as his nomination for vice president. Joe Biden, this is a gap of 13 years of you not being supposedly sentenced after a 30-year run at the Capitol Hill. This is not Hollywood, Joe Biden. This is not Bollywood, Joe Biden. This is not the silver screen, Joe Biden. This is not Paramount Pictures, Joe Biden. This is not your Lifetime movie, Joe Biden. This is not a Lifetime movie. This affects every American. Remember, Joe Biden, you're just not that important, Joe Biden. You're just not that important. I will make sure your pictures, videos, and name will be non-existent the day you die. I guarantee you that 500% you will not be a part of history. You are not a good man, and you're not a good president, you're not a good dad, and you're not a good husband, and you're not a good son, and you're not a good person. Because you will never come out winning, Joe Biden. Does not exist them. The failing Americans are not your pawns of chess, of a game of chess. When you will never come out winning, because in a game of chess, a queen or king always wins. In a game of checkers, you can double up on your kings and win, and you're not into that. And in Chinese checker, it's a takeover, a royal flush, and you will never accomplish that. The only game you can play with is backgammon. Your movie director, Tony Vitale, is no way how a Steven Spielberg, a Martin Scorsese, Pedro Almodovar, Spike Lee, or Harvey Weinstein. Trust me, Mr. Biden, you think you are the most beautiful man ever. You think you are God's gift to this earth. You think when you defecate 24 karat golden shards. You think when you urinate, it's expensive Cristal champagne. Well, I think you are a very ugly, disformed man. The video you have deleted all over the internet of when you visited Israel, before going to see my cousin, and fist pumping with him in Saudi Arabia, begging for oil. A minute before you walked away from the podium in Israel, you looked like you were having a seizure, a death rattle, or withdrawals. Because once you arrived in Saudi Arabia, you were happy and looked relieved. What is your deal, Joe Biden? What is your deal? Can the real Joe Biden please stand up? Be honest to the American people today. I'm banning you from traveling to the United Kingdom, which includes Ireland, your home country. You're banned from traveling to Puerto Rico, Colombia, Italy, France, China, Russia, North and South Korea, Venezuela, Dominican Republic, Cuba, Canada, Spain, Portugal, Honduras, Nicaragua, Dubai, the Middle East, Holy Land, the Philippines, and Greece. You are not welcome anymore in those countries. Air Force will turn the plane back. You're not welcome in landing in none of these countries. Joe Biden, you are like talking to a wall. The presidency. Our American people are not a video game or board game. We are not Monopoly, the game of life, Twister, or Clue. We are the game. We are humans of flesh, skin, tissue. We have emotions. We get hurt and disappointed easily. We do feel pain. You don't love your family, Joe Biden, but every American loves their family no matter what. When you prove your love to your family or tell them that you love them. Never, Joe Biden. Joe Biden, I never heard you say I love you, or I love this, or I love America, I love anything. You have never said I love anything. Joe Biden, this is the land that almost every sitting president besides Thomas Jefferson and yourself love. We love America more than anything in this world. We love and feel the words of our Pledge of Allegiance and our Star-Spangled Banner, our national anthem. You don't. We love and support our military and honor and thank them for their service every chance we get. You want to demilitarize this nation. We encourage our students from grade school until grad school to become successful. I have yet to see your grade school until grad school. I have to wait to see your grade school, middle school, high school, and university graduation pictures, photos, and diplomas. You are trying to outsmart Ivy League school graduates who their families have spent over $1.5 million on their tuition. When didn't you even have $45,000 to spend on your tuition at your time of graduation at the University of Scranton? You think your loan forgiveness program will help you win the presidency? You are wrong. You don't know how bad that affects the economy. Loaning companies like Sallie Mae and Nelnet can face the brink of bankruptcy. The universities will take a hit as well. This can affect each loan company. They will lose and can't limit loaning money to future students who prepared themselves during high school and middle school to go to the colleges and universities of this nation to lead successful careers. Now future students will be very limited. Next year's tuition enrollment in all universities and colleges in America will be the lowest in the history of this nation. And this unfortunate circumstance, they had to settle to flipping burgers at Burger King, rolling back prices at Walmart, stuck at the Amazon warehouse, or even worse, end up to be a failure, a con artist, and a fraud, just like you, Joe Biden. Biden, you should have instead raised the price amount of allowable tuition payouts for FAFSA to give students more money that covers their university costs. Even having a Pell Grant or parallel comes from a private financial institution. Now everybody loses. People will lose their jobs, homes, cars, students won't have an opportunity to go to college. Joe Biden, I love your administration. Your administration is the most significant at watching our nation crumble, fall into pieces, and hate each other. Joe Biden, you are not the right man for the job. You fall in your butt almost every other day. I know you have a lot of bruises. You slur in your speeches. You never speak off record. You never answer questions to the press and the media anymore. Joe Biden, this is not working out for us. Yes, unfortunately, today is the day you get to go home and stay and never come back to Washington, D.C. I'm sorry, I'm being very passionate and persistent about this situation. Because you think this is hilarious? Ruining someone's livelihood, someone's career, someone's reputation? I want you to feel the same pain. I want you to know what he felt. Yes, I'm talking about President Richard M. Nixon, who was an exceptional president, who did an exceptional job, one of the best presidents this nation has ever seen. Something you hate on when someone does a great job. You hate when people do a perfect, awesome job and the people love them. Yes, this is personal. This is a personal vendetta with Richard M. Nixon and the Watergate scandal. This is a personal better. You and I, Richard M. Nixon was an innocent man. Everyone in America loved Richard M. Nixon. The bullying from your counterparts was too much. So today, once again, I ask you to resign. Just like you guys bully Richard M. Nixon to resign. Please, Joe Biden, resign from office. If not, America will resign for you. God bless America and have a great day.